Good morning, everybody. This was an early morning for me. I am filming this or editing this after I filmed it. But anyway, here I am showing you what I packed my husband for lunch. He took the leftover chicken cheesesteaks and some energy balls. He has snacks and things at work, so I don't really worry about packing him mini snacks. Like to get him through the day, unless it's something homemade like that. But we try to keep him stocked in, like, I'll get him a big box of chips from Sam's and like some nuts and I don't know, just a bunch of random stuff. So he has that at work. So really the only things that we send him with are like breakfast and lunch. And then again, if I make anything like homemade, I'll pack that for him. So here I am just making some Amish white bread, 2 different loaves. And then after this, I make some cinnamon raisin bread, and all I do is use the exact same Amish white bread recipe, but I added some brown sugar, cinnamon, and raisins. And I'm not worried about having like the beautiful swirl and all that. I just want to get it done, get it over with, so I dump it all in the mixer at the same time. Because you know what? Whether it has a swirl or it's all mixed in, it's still going to taste the same and it's still going to be amazing. And we ate some later. I didn't ever show it or film it, but Everly and I ate some. We toasted it up. I think it was like before or after we had finished our group chores in the afternoon, but we ate it and it was so good. We toasted it and put some fresh butter on it, and it was just really, really good. So I encourage you. You don't have to have beautiful food for it to taste good. Do your best, do what you can, and it works, I promise. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, and I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. Not by choice, but I was woken up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I have been up doing all of the things, even got myself ready super, super early this morning. I'm in a dress and muck boots. Look, I gotta go let the animals out, but, well, the birds. No more animals. Not letting pigs out or anything, just some birds. But I got 2 loaves of sandwich bread rising. I have 1 loaf of cinnamon raisin bread rising. The birds hear me and the ducks, and they're starting to go crazy. I have showered, gotten myself ready, except for my hair. I need to do my hair, but I don't want to use a blow dryer and wake anybody up. I have gotten all my Bible stuff ready, all my workouts. Like, I got ready, everything done, like super early, but I guess that's what happens when you wake up at 4 a.m. I got my video edited. Like, I am way ahead of the game. But yeah, I'm tired. It's just one of those days. Like, I had been awake for so long at that point that I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was like, whatever, I'll just get up and get my day going. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. We lost quite a few of our birds. We had another fox attack, and it actually got into our yard. Look at the turkey. I love it. But yeah, it was a very, very sad morning when we came out and saw that. So we have never, ever, ever had a fox get into our yard and do that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of over having them all because I don't like this. I don't like the devastation at all. So I don't know. I mean, I love having them, but I don't like the fact that the foxes, no matter what we do, we can't, like, our yard is so big and we have the whole thing fenced in, but they can still get in. And at this point, like, they were only getting in behind the chicken coop and digging into the chicken coop because it's against the woods. But now that they're actually like getting into our yard, I don't I don't know how to protect our whole yard from a fox at this point. I don't know what to do anymore. We only have 5 chickens left. We lost 1 turkey. We lost 1 duck. And I had sold a couple baby ducks actually the night before because most of them turned out to be male and we didn't need that many males. So we are down quite a bit of birds. We only have 5 chickens. We have 3 turkeys. We have, I think, 5 ducks left, and that's it. And of course, it happened on a rainy day when the dogs were inside. Because if a fox tried to get into the yard when the dogs were outside, it wouldn't happen. But the dogs were in because it was raining. Yeah. All right, I had to bust out this book again, 101 Devotions for Homeschool Moms. So I have read this. This will be my 3rd time going through it. I think I start it every year. I love it. It's an older book, but it is phenomenal. Otter's been outside riding his little dirt bike. Well, it's a bicycle, but it's shaped like a dirt bike. Already this morning. Woke up at 5 something, ready to go, riding. So he's had this little dirt bike for a few years now. He got it for Christmas, I think, or a birthday. What did you get that for?
Dad bought it for me.
I don't know. Gary keeps FaceTiming me and it's cutting off my video. But he has like no connection, so it's hard. But anyway, he's had that for a while. So we went to Walmart the other day to get him a bike, and they had this one, and it matches perfectly. It was like, oh my gosh, the coolest thing in the world. So he got that, and we got Layla a little, what are they called? Balance bike. They don't have pedals, but they just learn how to balance and like keep the bike upright until they're ready for like actual pedals and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake these. $3.50 for 25 minutes. Walter's little head, he's out there working on his nature journal. So Walter's nature journal is the fence that we have outside. Good job, dude. So Walter has started on the rest of his school. He'll be done shortly. Yep. No, you read them. What does that say?
Hat.
And turn it.
Rat.
Yep, keep going.
Mat.
Hello everybody, I am getting ready to make some lunch. I'm gonna give you a wild guess what everybody wants. You guessed it, grilled cheese. That's why I have to make bread a lot because, oh, I need to go downstairs and find a gluten-free bread. They love grilled cheese, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I might have tuna I've been on a tuna kick lately. I just really, really like it. I'll get on the kick for a while and then I don't want to eat it again because I eat it like all the time. So I'm either gonna make myself a grilled cheese or I'm gonna have tuna. But I need to go downstairs and find gluten-free bread. We just finished up everybody's individual work. I had to run to the post office because I sold more curriculum this morning. So I've been selling off our old stuff and I sold quite a bit of it, and it's nice because it's just nice to get it out of the house and earn back a little bit of money that I spent on it. So it's nice. The dryer just got done. Our dryer hasn't been drying very well lately. It goes through phases like this. So we do keep the line clean, and it's a really short line. It goes just from here to the wall and goes outside. The line is clean. The dryer vent part is clean, but just sometimes for a month or two, you have to run it like on a second little cycle for it to dry, even with tiny loads. Like today is a really small load, yesterday was a small load, and still it just doesn't want to dry properly. And then all of a sudden it's back to normal and it does fine. I mean, within the past 2 years, we've thought about getting a dryer so many times because this happens. And then as soon as we talk about it, it works again fine the next day for another few months, and then it goes back on the cycle. So I don't know. I think it's on its way out. Things aren't made to last very long anymore. We've had it for probably 8 years now. I'm not expecting too much life out of it anymore. But as long as I can push it, I'm gonna push it. So I need to check that, run downstairs, look for gluten-free bread for Layla and Wilder. Although Wilder doesn't want grilled cheese. He doesn't do grilled cheese, but I need to see what I'm gonna feed him for lunch. And after lunch, we're gonna do group subjects. And remember yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, I said, I think it was yesterday because I was doing the dresser. I was like, you know what, I'm done. We don't have to move rooms anymore. Well, I lied, or someone lied to me, because now the girls want to flip rooms. So I think after today we'll be done. And I think all of them have now had every room in the house. But who cares? What else am I doing with my life besides moving furniture? So we're gonna do that, and that's gonna be the final thing. I'm putting my foot down and I'm done after this. It hasn't been the same ones moving the whole time. It's just been everybody's wanting to move and do different things, and you know, it'll be over today. And today's is just a simple move, so it's a lot easier than the rest of them. Yeah, I'm gonna check the dryer, run downstairs, come back and make grilled cheese. I got some gluten-free bread. I got out some apples and cucumber to slice up for them. Wilder's gonna have leftover buttered noodles and pepperoni. So I'm gonna heat these up for him. And currently the girls are working on switching things that they can do without my help because they're excited to do it. So they're like, I don't know, you know kids, who cares? No harm done, so what does it matter that everybody wants to switch rooms every 2 days? Ain't hurting nobody. But I can tell you this, no more, unless they do it. All right, so here's Miss Layla's gluten-free bread. All right, here's lunch today. Grilled cheese on fresh homemade bread, minus the gluten-free one, and gluten-free noodles, along with some cucumbers and apples. Okay, we just got girls' rooms switched around for the final time. Yeah, she said again, for the final time. We're gonna do Bible, and we have history, and then we're done for the day. So earlier I put some potatoes in the Instant Pot. I'm gonna make some twice baked potatoes, a whole chicken in the air fryer, a box of stuffing, and I think some green beans. We have leftover gluten-free noodles, and I'm gonna have to figure out something else for Layla, but that's easy enough. So I've just been laying in there and trying to decide on groceries because I just spent 200 and something. I think it was like between 200 and 215 on Sam's Club stuff. I'll be showing that soon. I had 2 boxes delivered today, but I know there's like 2 or 3 more boxes coming because they don't ship everything at once. So when I get everything, I'm gonna do a little Sam's Club haul, but I also need to go. I really wanna go to Sam's Club, but it's just so far away. Or I need to go to Aldi, or I can get my groceries delivered from Walmart now, which is super exciting. But I really want to spend less money at Aldi or go to Sam's Club because I get a lot. The milk is so much cheaper and then the produce is so much better. That's my dilemma. I cannot decide where I want to go to get fresh stuff, but I'm gonna have to soon because we're gonna run out of milk within the next couple days. So being that it's only gonna be a couple more days that we have milk, I will probably have to order from Walmart, although that's not really what I want to do. I don't know, I'll figure that out later. First things first, I need to start working on the chicken because it takes an hour in the air fryer. I have a whole chicken. I'm gonna season it. I think I'm gonna cut up an onion and stuff it in there. And then maybe a lemon if I have one. I'm gonna use this buttery poultry blend on it and we're gonna air fry it. So we do, I think 350 or 375 for 30 minutes and then you flip it and do it another 30 minutes. I've got the time down, it's 30 minutes and 30 minutes. Or if you have a really big bird, it's 30 minutes and 45 minutes. But we've never really needed to do that. I think except for one time I had to go over the hour, but most of the chickens that we have cook perfectly in an hour. So I need to get that going. And then I'm gonna work on the twice baked potatoes, getting those set up and ready. That way I can just pop them in the oven at dinner time. But first things first, I gotta work on the chicken because it takes so long. So what we're gonna do here is have one dirty hand and one clean hand. So I'm gonna rub some butter. Okay, I already ruined that because I just touched the chicken. Never mind, don't listen to me. I'm gonna rub the butter all up under the skin. Get on top, but it won't stick because it's so slippery. All right, I've got an onion and some celery, and that's the last of that. I have like no carrots, no celery, no nothing left. Really in need of a trip to the store. Okay, so now that my plan didn't work, I need to wash my hands again. That's so me. I said we're gonna have one clean hand and one dirty hand and reach with both hands. Yeah, that's just how I roll, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna season this guy up. Again, let's try to keep one clean hand and one dirty hand. Let's try to get some seasoning in here. And then we're gonna take this over to the air fryer. Okay, so we're gonna spray this and then air fry 350 for 30 minutes. And then we'll flip it and do the other 30. So now I'm gonna work on getting these twice baked potatoes together. So these are one of my favorite foods ever. I always want to eat them. I don't want to make them as much as I want to eat them though. Not that it's too much, but I don't know, some days I just don't feel like it. But today I'm making quite a bit, so there's extra because they're my favorite. Probably have some for breakfast in the morning, kind of thing. Okay, these are gonna be my favorite thing ever. Ashlyn asked me to leave cheese off the top of these two, and I told her, I was like, it's already mixed in the middle. She said, that's okay, just leave cheese off. So those two are for Ashlyn, the rest are for me. Only slightly kidding. I'm gonna put these in the oven on 350 for about 30 minutes. But I'm gonna wait until the chicken is ready to be flipped, so it's kind of all done at the same time. While I make dinner, everybody's outside playing. Dogs, birds, kids. Here's our chicken after 30 minutes. So now we're gonna flip it. Flipped it over, sprayed, and we'll do another 30 minutes. Lauder said, whoa, that's huge. Chicken's done, everything's done. The noodles are heated up, green beans, stuffing, and our potatoes. Look at my potato. It's all sliding off. We're going to take a picture of Gary's plate because his looks a lot better than mine. Look how pretty his looks. Now dessert tonight is going to be cookies. We have gluten-free Oreos, and then we have just the Great Value Oreos, which I always think are always better. But Layla Wilder, everyone else. And we got all of school set up and ready, and you will never guess who's at the table working on this stuff for tomorrow.
I like to sleep in.
Ashlyn likes to sleep in and get stuff done ahead of time. I don't know if you could hear her, but she said, I like to sleep in. So I have everything set up and ready to go for tomorrow. She's got most of her language arts done, getting some other stuff done. So she's like ahead of the game for tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.